Okay, good morning to you all. So today I am going to focus my presentation on green chemistry. So green chemistry, I hope you know like green chemistry. Have you heard anything about like green chemistry word? Anytime? No. So green actually like the green word itself you will get the idea. Green म्हणजे आपण म्हणतो हिरवळ वगैरे. So that is related to the like environment. Okay. So and then it is connected with chemistry. So like whatever we do the reactions, chemical reactions, or like in our like day-to-day activities. So we have to consider our environment and then we have to focus our chemistry along with that. Then that is known as green chemistry. So like before going to the in detail about the green chemistry, like I will talk about the why we need. So first is I will talk about the green chemistry. Then what are the safer solvent. So I will discuss why we need solvent. Then I will my main presentation will be on ionic liquids. So don't worry like, by looking at the word what is ionic liquid, but I will explain what is ionic liquid and then some few applications which I studied. So basically green chemistry. So why we need green chemistry? So mostly you know like any like solvent, for example water. We use water day to day. Okay. So water is a very good solvent and it doesn't harm because we drink it and we use for like washing, we for cooking. So all purposes we use. So that is a very good solvent. Okay. So that comes under the green chemistry because it is not harmful. But there, apart from the water, there are several. There are maybe more than 500 solvents. Even I also don't remember like the name of all the solvents. So there are many solvents which are like we use like all the industries they use those solvents, and those solvents they after using the solvents in particular reactions they just dump the solvent, and what happens like we can see like for example for fertilizers like we use various for preparation of fertilizers we use solvents, and then the heavy metals. So metals are extracted from the ores, so that also requires like lots of solvent. Then the nitrites, then petrochemical industries. So petrochemical industries also after isolating the petrol, what happened? They just dump the solvent in the like seawater or river water, and that harms. And there are various other chlorinated solvent. So chlorinated solvents म्हणजे आपण क्लोरीन तुम्ही कधी ऐकलं क्लोरीन आपण ते यूज करतो for purification of water, but along with that like so chlorine is good. So chlorine gas is good for purification of water, but there are some substituted chlorine solvents are there. So those solvents are harmful to the environment because chlorine in itself is म्हणून आपण कधी पाहिलं की त्याचं प्रमाण जे क्लोरीनचं यूज करतात for water purification, it is to the certain level. If we exceed that level, then we have the like some side effects. म्हणजे आपल्याला जे आजार वगैरे आजकाल वाढत चालले ना, केस गळणं वगैरे, because we for purification of water they use lot of chlorine, and chlorine मुळे आपल्याला बरेचसे आजार होतात. So that means chlorine is not good to certain level. When we cross, we have to use it some ppm level, but most of the time it is to exceed that level. And same thing, so when that chlorine, that molecule is replaced in some organic solvent, that solvent will be harmful, and that solvent when it is used in reaction, so that reaction is not considered as a green reaction because we are using the non-green solvent. And so after using those various solvents, what happens? We just dump that. You can see, so that dumps and then it is just go to the soil and then it will go to the aquifer. So aquifer is nothing but like the groundwater what we use. आणि आपण आता जे आपण bore water म्हणतो ना, so bore water earlier it was very good 50 years back, but now what happens? की हे the bore water आपण use करतो and the 97% of the water we dig up from the like the base, that is the groundwater, and then it is used by 1.5 billion people in general. That is an average. It may be more because this report was like almost 15 years back. So it is now more than that. So that is the reason. Like if we use this polluted water, we have to use some various chemicals to purify that. That means we are already we are what you call means we are polluting the good water, and again we are for to drink it or to make the utility of that impolluted water, we again use chemical. म्हणजे आपण पहिलेच केमिकल ऍड करून त्याला पोल्यूट करतो आणि परत केमिकल ऍड करून त्याला प्युरिफाईड. सो दॅट मीन्स वी आर ourselves after knowing that we are doing pollution, still we do more pollution. So that's a real what you call a drawback of a human being. So that's the reason almost 25 years back this concept came. म्हणजे आधी हा concept नव्हता green chemistry. Because that time pollution was there, but it was very small. But industries they found that we are using now a lot of chemicals. Because आता आपल्याला इतके आजार वाढले, म्हणजे आजार वाढले ते आपल्यामुळेच, आपणच त्याला जनरेट केलेले. आणि मग टू क्युअर दॅट वी नीड लॉट ऑफ मेडिसिन्स. आणि मेडिसिन्स मध्ये वी नीड वी हॅव टू सिंथसाइज इट, बिकॉज नॅचरली मेडिसिन्स आर इन व्हेरी फ्यू मिलीग्राम. आणि आपल्याला ते जर आपल्याला इतक्या मोठ्या पॉप्युलेशनला आपल्याला जर ते पाहिजे असेल, सो वी हॅव टू प्रिपेअर इन बल्क स्केल ऑल द ड्रग मॉलिक्युल्स, अँड फॉर दॅट वी नीड अ लॉट ऑफ केमिकल्स. आणि केमिकल्स पाहिजे म्हणजे दॅट मीन्स दॅट वी हॅव टू फोकस ऑन ग्रीन अप्रोचेस. म्हणजे ग्रीन अप्रोचेस म्हणजे आपल्याला काही असे सॉल्व्हंट किंवा असे रिएजंट यूज करावे लागतील जेणेकरून आपलं पोल्युशन कमी प्रमाणात होईल. म्हणजे होईल, पण ते दॅट विल बी टू सर्टन लेवल. सो दॅट्स अ कन्सेप्ट इट केम ऑलमोस्ट 3 decades back. And Professor Anastas, he is considered as a father of the green chemistry, because he proposed those various 12 principles. So green chemistry is based on these 12 principles which was proposed by Professor Anastas. He is a director of Environmental Protection Agency, and that is a very good EPA. You can Google it, you will get the details. It's one of the first agency which work on the green chemistry, and it is in the United States. So he is a father of the green chemistry, and Professor Warner, he is his colleague actually. So they together they work on green chemistry, and they found that these before just publishing many articles, they found that just by doing some research it will not help. So we have to make some laws, and then we have to implement it. So that's why they make some laws, and then based on that, so there are 12 principles are there. So already we know that we day to day we say prevention. So आपण लहान मुलांना म्हणतो ना की prevention is better than cure. So same thing that, so that's why they put it first point that prevention. म्हणजे आपल्याला काही करायचं आधीच आपण before going for the purification, better don't impure it. So no need to following the green chemistry. And green chemistry गरजच नाही आपल्याला. So if you follow the prevention, the first point, and then the atom economy. Atom economy म्हणजे आपण समजा आता मी जर एक ml कुठला तरी रिएजंट यूज केलेला आहे, तर मला ते 1 ml रिएजंट इट शुड कम्प्लिटली कन्वर्ट इनटू 1 gram of some required product. Okay, if I am using 1 gram of and I am getting some 0.25 gram, that means 0.75 gram is lost. So that means that 0.75 gram will pollute the environment. So we have to, whenever we do some reactions or whenever we think of green chemistry, the second principle is one of the very important. म्हणजे आपण जेवढे यूज करणार, that should be completely consumed and it should give the right component which will be useful to the society. And the second is the less hazardous chemical synthesis. म्हणजे आपण जे आता जे कन्व्हेन्शनल मेथड्स आहेत, म्हणजे जे वर्षानुवर्षाचे चालत आलेले आहेत, काही बरेचसे आता इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये अजूनही तेच यूज करतात. तर वी हॅव टू चेंज दॅट अप्रोच. म्हणजे आपण ते केमिकल्स कमीत कमी, कारण दोज आर ऑलरेडी नोन दॅट इज हॅझार्डस, बट स्टील वी यूज दॅट. सो दॅट मीन्स दे आर आफ्टर नोईंग those are hazardous, still they use, so that we have to stop it and we have to use less hazardous, or we should try to eliminate those chemicals. And the third one is designing safer chemicals. म्हणजे जर आपल्याला काय जे अवेलेबल नसतील, म्हणजे नॅचरली जे केमिकल्स there are many solvents as I said, so which are naturally available, those are like isolated from the what you call petrochemical industries, or from nature has given those solvents. But some solvents are, or some reagents are, we have to synthesize. म्हणजे वी हॅव टू डिझाईन, तर आपल्याला ते डिझाईन करावं लागेल. दोज आर सेफर केमिकल्स आफ्टर चेकिंग द प्रॉपर्टीज की वेदर दोज आर सेफर ऑर नॉट. सो दॅट इज अ डिझाईन ऑफ सेफर केमिकल. फॉर एक्झाम्पल आता आपण वॉटर आहे, तर वॉटर इज H2O. तर इफ आय रिप्लेस द वॉटर त्या H2O मधलं तर मी आय रिप्लेस बाय सम अल्किल ग्रुप. अल्किल म्हणजे बाय मेथिल ग्रुप CH3 वगैरे. ओके, सो दॅन इट विल फॉर्म CH3O CH3 and it immediately becomes hazardous because the dimethyl ether is hazardous. That means so we have to design such kind of like replacement of water that is non-hazardous. So that is very important. Then design for the energy efficient. The energy efficient म्हणजे आपण आता घरी आपण like gas use करतो, नंतर we use day to day electricity. So we have to consume like less energy and we should get more product. So that is called energy efficient synthesis. So for example nowadays like we are using microwave. Okay, so microwave is a very good efficient method to save the energy because microwave मध्ये काय होतं की आपण like few second मध्ये आपला पदार्थ गरम होतो. Okay, so but that is useful for the it is useful for chemical reactions. ओके, पण आपण ऍक्च्युली तुम्ही जर ऐकलं असेल मायक्रोवेव्ह इज नॉट गुड फॉर ऍक्च्युली डे टू डे लाईफ. म्हणजे आपण कुठले पदार्थ जर नेहमी गरम केले आणि ते मायक्रोवेव्ह मध्ये गेले, सो मायक्रोवेव्ह कॅन जनरेट रॅडिकल्स. ओके, सो पर्टिक्युलरली वी शुड नॉट हीट प्रोटीन. म्हणून तुम्ही जर कुठे आर्टिकल्स मध्ये वाचलं असेल की बार्बेक्यू वगैरे बनवतात ना, तर दॅट शुड नॉट बी प्रिपेअर्ड इन मायक्रोवेव्ह बिकॉज प्रोटीन इज व्हेरी डेलिकेट and it will form radicals and so when you consume that barbecue, so what will happen, that radicals will go inside your body and radicals are very reactive species. Radical means single electron. Okay, so those radicals are very reactive, so when it enters in your body, it will, as it is very reactive species, it can react with any of your molecules inside your body. So for example the simple or more in our body we have the DNA RNA, so that it can break that DNA RNA radicals. So that's why we are now having the lot of cancer, because cancer means it is because of our junk food. म्हणजे आपण जे आता आपले खाण्याची आपण पद्धत बदललेली, आपण लगेच इन्स्टंट खातो आपण. सो इन्स्टंट फूड इज नॉट गुड बिकॉज इट इज कुक्ड ॲट व्हेरी हाय टेम्परेचर अँड इट फॉर्म्स लॉट ऑफ रॅडिकल्स. म्हणून आपण आता तुम्ही आता आर्टिकल म्हणत असाल की वी हॅव टू कन्झ्युम अँटीऑक्सिडंट वगैरे. अँटीऑक्सिडंट is nothing but it will react with radical, it will stop the reaction. So that is the antioxidant. म्हणून आपण जास्त प्रमाणात फळं खायचे because fruits contain, and fruits should be fresh, not juice. Okay, so fruits contain lot of antioxidant and antioxidant will react with the radical and radical it will like the single electron will form and it will break that single electron and it will form a molecule that is like a linear molecule. And then if you intake that, it will have no harm in your body. So that is a like design for energy efficient. Like use of renewable feedstock. Renewable feedstock म्हणजे जे आहे नेचर मध्ये आहे, that is like that we have to use. म्हणजे आपल्याला नवीन काही बनवायची गरज नाही, जे नेचरने दिलेलं आहे त्यातच आपण काहीतरी. फॉर एक्झाम्पल लाईक सॉइल इन सॉइल वी हॅव द सिलिका. ओके, आपण सिलिका जे सिलिकॉन आपण म्हणतो ना, सिलिकॉन वगैरे. The silicon, it is nothing but it is obtained from the soil. So silicon is the best renewable feedstock and that can be used for various applications. And then reduced derivatives. So reduced derivative म्हणजे आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल एक कुठलं तरी ड्रग मॉलिक्युल आपण जर ॲस्पिरिन बघतोय, ठीक आहे, यू नो ॲस्पिरिन. ओके, सो ॲस्पिरिन रिक्वायर्ड युजली 3 steps टू मेक इट. म्हणजे इन इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये इट विल रिक्वायर्ड A, B, C 3 steps लागतात, बरोबर. So that means like it is not prepared in one step. So if I propose one new scheme and that scheme if I get the aspirin in one step, then that is the best because I am avoiding the derivatives. Derivative means A to B, B to C, C to final compound. So that means I am avoiding 2 steps. 2 steps avoid केले म्हणजे मी 2 स्टेप लागणारे केमिकल मी कमी केले आणि त्या लागणारे सॉल्व्हंट कमी केले आणि मग त्याचे जे बाय प्रोडक्ट्स आहेत ते पण कमी केले. So that's the best approach to reduce the derivatives. So recently the various industry they focus on reducing the derivatives. कारण काही ड्रग्स मॉलिक्युल फॉर एक्झाम्पल द टॅक्सॉल तुम्ही म्हणजे ऐकलं नसावं, इट इज अँटी कॅन्सर ड्रग. So taxol it's for like taxol is actually isolated from the bark, म्हणजे आपलं झाड आहे त्या झाडापासून, पण from that like from 1 kg just we can get only 5 milligram of taxol. Okay, 1 kg त्या bark मधून. So it is very like we cannot cut all the tree and we cannot get just few milligram. So what the scientists, म्हणजे chemist काम काय, chemist they prepare that in laboratory, but for preparation it is a very big molecule and it is very complex molecule. For preparation of that taxol it requires 20 steps. Okay, the 20 steps आपल्याला पाहिजे असेल तर that means I need so many chemicals. Okay, so many chemical solvent. So if I am reducing that number of steps, that means I am reducing the derivatives. So that is one of the, and then catalyst, you know catalyst already. तुम्हाला माहिती मी डे टू डे मध्ये ऐकला की अरे ही इज अ व्हेरी कॅटलिस्ट पर्सन, म्हणजे ही इज लाईक सपोर्टिंग और ही इज लाईक मोटिवेटिंग अदर्स, ही इज ऍक्टिंग एज अ कॅटलिस्ट. Okay, like our Kankare sir, he always motivate. So he is like a catalyst. He don't participate in our activity as such, but he motivates us. So that is, he is acting as a catalyst in our Pratibha college. So same thing, the catalyst. So we have to focus on the scheme or the route or the approaches which use catalyst. म्हणजे फॉर एक्झाम्पल मला A to B मला बनवायचं असेल तर मी A to B मध्ये जर विदाउट युजिंग कॅटलिस्ट, so that means I am using lot of chemical. Okay, that means I am using stoichiometry, म्हणजे मला 1 ग्राम साठी मला 1 ग्राम रिएजंट लागेल आणि then I will get my product. Okay, but if I am using 1 gram and I am using like 5% or 5% of catalyst, so that catalyst will also do the reaction, but I am avoiding the 1 gram of reagent. So that approaches should be there. So catalyst, so आपल्या body मध्ये there are many like biocatalysts are there. Okay, so that catalyst also doing the same thing. We don't like, for example, catalyst आपल्या body मध्ये cytochrome is the best in our body. Cytochrome P440. It's all the reactions for just now I told you free radicals. Okay, आपल्या body मध्ये free radicals मला म्हणतात कसे येतात, म्हणजे आपल्या body मध्ये तयार होत नाही free radicals. We are taking the free radicals from outside. So that free radical आपल्या body मध्ये जे catalyst आहे, what they do, sometimes that is known as antibodies. Okay, म्हणजे naturally जे आपले काही जणांची रोग प्रतिकारक शक्ती चांगली असेल तर that means our body has a lot of catalyst in our body, and that catalyst also play the role as an antioxidant. म्हणजे तो catalyst पण it is like breaking the free radical and then it is avoiding the side reaction. So catalysts are very important, and then designed for degradation. Degradation म्हणजे you know the word degradation. Okay, म्हणजे आपण म्हणतो ना की कुठला पदार्थ मी ठेवला एक काही दिवस मग it will degrade. Okay, so you know bread वगैरे आपण त्याला 2-3 समजे कंझ्युम करावं because otherwise it will degrade. Degrade म्हणजे काय, it will from microbes, it will from algae, and then it will start degradation phenomenon. So design for degradation म्हणजे जे काही गोष्टी hazardous आहेत, we know I cannot avoid that. Okay, there are many chemicals, I have to use it. Okay, I have to use it to get some XYZ compound, XYZ drug. That means I have to use that. But if I am using that, how to degrade that? म्हणजे त्या समजा तो जर 100% hazardous असेल तर how I will make it 5% or 10%. So that is nothing but the design for degradation. So I have to prepare some route, or I have to prepare, or I have to work on the approach will degrade that chemical, and it will bring that pollution level to the lower percentage. That is very important because I cannot avoid 100% pollution. जसं आपण पेट्रोल आपण 100% we cannot, because now vehicles are increasing. So how we have to avoid, म्हणजे आपण कमीत कमी प्रमाणात कसं यूज करू शकतो, किंवा how we move to the more efficient process, म्हणजे I can go for the electric vehicle. So that is the way we have to work. And the real time analysis for pollution prevention, म्हणजे आता real time म्हणजे like it is a, like for example आता मला A to B बनवायचं आहे. Okay, A to B मला एक प्रोडक्ट बनवायचं आहे, one step reaction. Just like consider one reaction which is a one step A to B, and if I know that I am monitoring the reaction, म्हणजे मी आता मी ते रिएक्शनला मॉनिटर करतोय, A to B it is forming intermediate, then slowly it is forming second intermediate, it is forming third intermediate, and then it is giving the product. Okay, so that means that A to B it is going via 3 intermediates. Okay, and then it is giving the product. But if I am not monitoring that A, B, that 1, 2, 3 intermediate, and I found that if I am not monitoring 1, 2, 3 intermediate, and if that intermediate is giving some byproduct, okay, that means I have to avoid that intermediate and I have to propose some route that that intermediate will not be formed. That is the real time analysis. म्हणजे आपल्याला त्या intermediates. So I have to analyze the intermediates, because if once I analyze the intermediate, then I can think की आता मला असा रूट बनावा लागेल, असा रूट शोधावा लागेल की हा जर इंटरमिडिएट मी जर अवॉइड केला म्हणजे मला 100% A to B मिळेल. But that is possible after real time analysis. So that is one of the important factor in green chemistry. And the final is the inherently safer chemistry for accident prevention. म्हणजे आपण काही केमिकल्स असे आपण घेऊ शकतो जे हार्मफुल तर आहेतच, पण they are also creating accidents. So we have to avoid some chemicals which are accident. It will form less accidents. For example, like you already know sulfuric acid. It's a like a very good acid, sulfuric acid. It is used in almost all chemical labs. सगळ्या लॅब मध्ये, सगळ्या कॉलेज मध्ये sulfuric acid आहे. So sulfuric acid, we know it is very hazardous and it even generates some accident. If it is spilled on our hand, it will burn. Okay. So how to avoid such acids or how to avoid such chemical? So that is also is a part of the green chemistry, because all the chemicals are handled by the human being. It is not like directly we add something without by machines. Okay. We have to use at certain steps. The human is a important part of the chemical industry. So these are the various important principles based on the green chemistry. So just have to like give the details. Why we talk about the solvent? Okay, आपण water बद्दल बोललो की water is a green solvent. But why there are the green chemistry came? Because green chemistry came because like solvents are very important factor. I just now told you. आता आपण चहा बनवतो, तर चहा पाण्याशिवाय बनेल का? We need a solvent. So what is a solvent? Okay. Then milk. Milk is also solvent. Okay. So like then if I want to cook some food, so solvent. Again I am using water. So every washing we need a solvent. So solvent is a very important. That is it is ubiquitous. Ubiquitous means it is everywhere on the planet. And worldwide usage of this is POC